don't feel that good after I use the bathroom. Every single time.
It was John's first assignment as the pawn. The message was to a man who was challenging Victor's authority.
Turn fucking. Try to watch TV here.
Victor and I were always fighting over territory in the Greek crime business. He sent his pawn over to deliver me a message. No. Oh, yes. It was you.
The message was loud and clear. Make sure this man knows that his interference will no longer be tolerated. So John and I flew by private jet to Nafplion, and then rode east into Aria, a small village. We were there to find the man we know today to be Constantine Meliodas.
I told you, I don't know what happened on New Year's Eve, but I know in my heart he didn't drug me. How many times do I have to say it? Hey, honey. I
Reggie,
hear you loud and clear.
think she doesn't like the cat pan?
I said I would. Do you think he'll change his mind? Oh, I don't know, but I will do my best, okay? So, are you hungry? Can I bring you something? Maybe grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Okay, you got it. Oh, and your school teachers sent some homework for you that bring after lunch. And maybe, if you're up for it, we could look at some colleges online together. Great. College. I love you. Love you. I love you. Love you.
Fine. I'm a screw up. Are you happy? I admit it.
No, hey, you are not a screw.
No? Let's see. First I get kicked out of school, and then I get sent to jail for drug pushing.
You're not a drug pusher.
No, but the world thinks that I am. My biggest mistake was not calling 911 as soon as I found Holly, or even telling that cop the honest truth when she started shining that blinding flashlight in my face.
I know that all of this is very confusing.
There's nothing confusing about it, Dad. I'm just angry and scared. My life is over.
But don't say that.
No, but it is. You just said that. You did. You said I screwed up my whole future. You think I'm a loser just like everyone else?
No, you are not a loser. We don't think you're a loser. We just think that you made a mistake.
But if you make a mistake over and over and over again, doesn't it make you a loser?
No. Son, it makes you human.
Oh my, I didn't realize one could develop brain damage after being shot in the chest. You're out of your mind.
So you know nothing about Clyde Weston's escape?
Let me remind you, Detective Harris, that I am the district attorney. Not only do I have zero knowledge of anything involving Clyde Weston, I have no idea where my brother Stefan is, as I already told you.
You're lying.
Oh, for God's sake.
We already talked about the possibility of Stefan being in cahoots with Clyde.
And I told you I would throw the book at him if that turned out to be the case.
Yes, but I got a feeling that you weren't completely transparent that day.
And I have a feeling that it is raining coconuts. Oh, whoops. Looks like we're both wrong. Now, I strongly advise you to spend your time out there, going after an escaped felon, rather than in here, in my home, harassing me. And when I see my brother...
Or finally produce your brother...
The door's this way.
I know Stefan's working with Clyde.
And how the hell do you know that?
Because Stefan is the one who shot me.
Oh, he does know.
Mm-hmm.
Constantine. Isn't that the name of the man who's staying at Maggie's house?
That's right.
Well, I thought that he was a longtime friend of Victor's.
More like longtime rival. That's why John and I know that he's been conning Maggie and why we've been trying to get him to leave town.
So you went to his house to persuade him?
Yes. And Victor called and instructed me to wait outside and watch for guards and such, while John confronted Constantine. I was sitting at my workbench carving a little wooden figurine for my Katerina, when all of a sudden the door burst open and you came in. I thought that Victor would send someone. I tried to defend myself and we struggled, and I never saw your face. Just your eyes, only your eyes, that still haunt me to this very moment. Yes, you beat me and beat me. We struggled. You beat me over and over until I lost consciousness. Then I heard a gunshot. I knew the pawn wasn't supposed to kill Constantine, so I rushed inside to see what happened. It was hard to see at first. But then, I saw John off to the side, in a trance. He was holding the gun.
Oh, dear God.
And I spotted Constantine on the floor, face down, unconscious, but he was still breathing. And I saw a young girl lying next to him. Blood had pooled underneath her. I checked for pulse, but she was gone. When I woke up, you were gone. The door was open like home was a wreck. When I finally could focus, I saw my daughter. My only child, my Katerina, on the floor, shot by you.
I'm back. I brought you chips with your grilled cheese. Holly, honey?
You can't be serious. We've charged Xander Cook with your shooting. The evidence is stacked against him.
Of course it is, because Clyde and your brother framed him, and I'm starting to think you're in on this too.
Oh, hey, what's going on here?
Oh, we're just talking shop. Is there anything you need, sweetheart?
No, not really. I was just looking for Holly.
Wasn't she upset with you?
Well, she was. Then I came down here to make her some lunch, and when I went back up, she was gone.
She's probably just feeling cooped up. Check the grounds, the garden. In fact, why don't I come and help you?
No, gosh, that's okay. I'll find her. I'm sure she's here somewhere. It's nice to see you, Harris.
Well, Detective, as soon as I see my brother, I promise you'll be the first to know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go find my stepdaughter.
Yeah, we're not done here.
Hi. Can you help me?
Oh, Holly Jonas. Wow, it's nice to see that you're doing better and you're up and about.
Thanks. I need to speak with Tate Black.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen.
Why not?
Well, for one, he's in interrogation with his parents right now, and for another, he is in police custody and may be charged with another felony.
So he's in there?
We can't allow you to see him, Holly. He violated the terms of his release, and he broke into your house last night.
But he...
And I also have a feeling that your mom does not know you're here. So why don't you have a seat, and I'll give her a call.
Are you telling me that John killed that girl?
I didn't see it happen. I mean, it wasn't hard to piece together, though. Marlena, John was the pawn at that time. I mean, he wasn't considered human. He was more like a tool, a weapon.
An assassin.
I don't think John did it.
Look. I know that John went to Morning Academy.
Do you think
when he was younger. I know
it was
he
John or
trained
someone
there.
else?
I don't know.
Which made it very appealing to any evil bastard at the time to recruit him.
But do you think that John meant to kill that girl?
It could have been an accident. I mean, John's brain had been scrambled, reprogrammed. I don't know, maybe he felt threatened in some way. Maybe he snapped. I don't know. All I knew at that moment was the mission
You
was
follow?
complete. Message sent.
No.
And this poor young girl was dead. So I grabbed John, took off for Salem.
What?
Readjusting my arms hurt.
I held my daughter's lifeless body in my hands, telling her of the memories of her child. But stories, the memories that we made, our trips we took together. She was the only thing in this world that mattered to me. The only reason I had for living. Then after her funeral, I developed another reason to go. I plotted and planned to undermine Victor. Every chance I got.